Halo, witam was w kolejnym odcinku Assassinie Króla Valhalla, to jest kolejny odcinek z tej serii. Zapraszam was do lajkowania, subskrybowania, komentowania, też do linku do Discorda. Mówię to tak, nie ogarnijcie jaki jestem kurwa debilem. Łaziłem wcześniej, szukałem, jedno znalazłem, to jest tych wpis. Łażę, jedno było tu. Nie, to nie... Nie, jedno było tu. Nie, dobra, w tamtym pokoju jednego. A drugie było tu, na tym stoliku. Ja jestem takim debilem, że ja pierdolę.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
I am no Christian. I do not know your stories.
Then return when you no longer languish in a pit of ignorance.
Ja pierdolę, ja jeszcze zaraz co powiedział?
Has his light brought illumination to your darkness? Speak his story.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. Thou art weighed in the balances and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story in order.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
Curse you, clothpeg. Let me start again.
God has infinite patience. Speak his deeds in order.
Dobra. Kurde.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed in the balances and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again.
Co
Speak
kurwa?
his story in order.
Jak? Jego obliczenia śniło się jak słońce. Przecież dobrze powiedziałem.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
Curse you, clothpeg. Let me start again.
God has infinite patience. Speak his deeds in order.
No to tak. Tak dawno miałem religię, że ja pierdolę. Na Tajwangi byłem tylko w kościele parę razy. No, no, rozum powinien być tak. To i to.
God breathed on the water.
His
The women
hid
on the
thou perhaps you should try again.
on the mountain.
His
The women
hid
God.
thou art weighed in the balances and perhaps you should try again.
The women
Hid
God. On the
thou art weighed in the balance. Perhaps you
God.
his
On the women
hid and Jesus said, I
Końcu.
am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. Well spoken,
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
No, pojebało! Kurwa.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush. Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your god fears death, just as mine do. Just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Kurde, chwila, dajcie mi. Tyryry. Już. Dobra. Król Alfred. A kurde, chwila, zaczę. Nie, to nie jest Król Alfred. To na pewno też nie jest Król Alfred. To też. Też. No trzeba się tych pozbywać. Dobra. Nie ma go. Macie. O! Naraz po szlaku. Dobra, co to jest? Dosyć do domu Godwina.
I need to find this Reeve Goodwin.
Dobra, to już... Już nie wiem, już nie dużo zostało do końca. Ja chcę tam wejść. Weź się, a. Dobra. Ale bierze mi ucieka. Proszę, dajcie jakieś złoto, dobra, przynajmniej. O kurwa! Nie ten przycisk.
Winchester warns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his wisdom.
To się przyda. Ostatnie, spokoju. No to jest jego hacynka.
Goodwin gone and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him?
Nie ma tak łatwo.
Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence.
Dobra, dobra, dobra. Co jest? Co tu jeszcze jest?
Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Dobra, a to jest klucz. Po drugiej stronie. A, tu jeszcze jest. Nie zauważyłem. Serio.
They will attack on sight here.
chciała pobyć. Postaram się wymordować jak najwięcej, żeby komuś później nie podobał. Muszę zobaczyć, czy za ten spadł. Spadł. Ja tam chodź tu. Jestem panie trupem. No i go nie ma. A chcę się dostać.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
A propos dostawania się kluczy to jest. Kurwa, nie do tego.
Jesus, what's happening?
To sobie tam do dół. O kurwa. Musisz o telefon.
What's all that about? No peace around here.
No szybkiego tego zabić, jakby się odwrócił. No dajcie mi ten. Może ten ma na górze klucz.
Be my eyes.
Nie życzę się. Miałem nadzieję, że doleci. Dobra. Czegoś kurwa klucz zabrałem. Tego. O kurwa.
Interesting move.
Kurczę, jak do...
I'll have to try that myself.
Dobra. Do nie walczyłem, a wciąż easy. Proszę zjem. To już. Dobra, to sobie jest.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Jak się tam dostać? Już duchuja jest. A, to za chwilę. Też i tempo zgarniać.
The other side must be barred.
Dobra, szybko na szybkiego. No, ten zwykły za barykadą jest tyle, jak się tam teraz dostać, kurde.
Chief Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. The husband and wife to be carried out soon. Must be blocked from the other side.
Ja się nie kurwa. O, dobra. Kurde, czekajcie. Ale tam.
The other side must be barred.
Kurwa mać. Ja się dostałem. Jakaś książka to była.
Evidence against the Order of Ancients. Stolen from Goodwin?
Mam nadzieję, że to była skrzynka, a nie.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I have your papers here, taken from the captain of this keep.
A marvel. History will name you the Protector of Winchester. A pricking irony.
And not lost on me. Now let us go before they discover their eel has slipped the hook.
Let's regroup beyond the walls.
Baran.
Thus you fall!
Kurde, pokazał szybko. A ten baran gdzie pobiegł? On sobie przebiegł jak gdyby nie to ja będę musiał się nadoprzeć po kolejnym śledzie.
I'll get to the bell! We watch each other!
O, zapomniałem to rozwalić. Dobra.
Here!
Strażę w tą stopę. A szybko jeszcze umiejętności. Nie może jechać. po raz.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but defiled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our 3 heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believed at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the 6th.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Dobra. To byłoby chyba na tyle. W końcu kolejny łajdak do zamordowania. Dobra, umiejętności. Masz 2 punkty do rozdania. A niech mi będzie. Dobra. To byłoby na tyle. Do zobaczenia i cześć.